Welcome, my beautiful Cancers. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 2nd to the 8th, 2021. All the cards will be posted that I'm using today below in the information box, as well as my services and how to contact me for a private reading. I am booking up quite quickly this week again. And also, I want you to realize that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you. But take what you can from it. If it doesn't, throw the rest out into the universe to those that it resonates with. So let's see what we have here for this week, my beautiful Cancers. Spirit, what do they need to see? What do they need to know? What do they need to expect? Possibly past, present, and future energy around them. Thank you, Spirit. See what we have for this week, my beautiful Cancers, my beautiful water signs. All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, here we go. Coming in behind you. Three cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards for Cancer. Here we go. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups. And you have the 8 of Cups. Whoops. Well, we got 2 fall on the floor here, and we're definitely going to take them. King of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups in your center position, and coming in towards you, you have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Emperor. All right. Okay, let's see what we have for our all-over energy. For your all-over energy card, you have been given the Hermit. So I think you could be going on a journey, going within, taking yourself to the silence and meditating on issues and situations around you, or just trying to put yourself in that place of peace and silence. Often the Hermit refers to going on a journey, and also stepping back and taking a time out from a relationship. It can be a friendship relationship. It can be a romantic relationship. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's a permanent stepping back. But I think the times come when you're thinking about the direction you want to go, and if you want this person in your life to come through with you. But it is your journey, and you're seeking answers to questions you haven't received yet. I think you're going to see it. You're going to see the light, you're going to see the truth, and you're going to be able to make any decisions from here on in to move forward in a positive, productive direction. You have the ability to convey your love and your compassion and your light to others. So you could be stepping up to help other people. You might be being compassionate and understanding and forgiving with other people. You might be teaching them. You might be looked up to as a mentor in something that you have a gift in. Beautiful. For others, you could be seeking out your own mentors as well. Okay. Your first energy card is that of Tender Embrace. This is a card of compassion, love, and understanding. I think that you might be wanting to lean into somebody and be there as a shoulder to lean into. You are a water sign. You're mutable. You do absorb the energy out there and around you, and often you step into situations that leave you quite emotional. But this is the time for you to take care of yourself as well. Are you giving 150% of yourself to everybody else or one other person? The times come where you need to take care of you and your personal needs, and that means being compassionate and loving to yourself this week as well. Beautiful. So think about yourself this week, as well as always giving to everybody else. It's time for you to take yourself aside and to task and do what's good for you, making the choices that are going to benefit you long term. Okay. Coming in with your second energy card, you have the surrender to creativity. So here she is. She's in a field. She's got a mirror, and she's reflecting the mirror away from her. And we all know that that's a very good way of deflecting negative energy and repelling it from you as well. So use your imagination this week. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So, you might have to rethink things, how you've thought about things in the past, where it is you want to go forward with this. Communicating with others, but being creative and understanding, as well as compassionate here, right? You've had a long time to think about what it is you want to do and how to approach a situation. So I think you're going to be putting your thinking cap on this week when you're communicating with people, whether it's on a business level or a personal level. I think you've had a long time to think about it here with the Hermit card, and now you've decided you can be creative in how you're going to approach this situation. And I think most of you are going to be approaching a situation with kindness and compassion, but be creative. Be creative about all the moves you're doing this week. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of walking through unknown doors that offer opportunity you might not be familiar with. Life is all about learning and embracing all those experiences. You have the letter, and I think you could be hearing about some legal situation. It looks very formal here. It has, the stamp on it. And you could be receiving information about something very profound and important that could require the signing of documents. Maybe some of you are going to get an interview. Maybe you're going to be accepted for a job and a position here. Sorry. Maybe this is a legal matter. Maybe you're being called in to sign an affidavit, or maybe you're being called in to sign a contract or a document, the release of something. Maybe it's something to do with a settlement, inheritance. But I always look at it as important. And so be prepared this week to hear about something. Be prepared to hear about something coming in that could be of a legal matter that will require your acceptance and approval and signature on something. Now, coming in behind you, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Eight of Cups. It's quite an interesting grouping here, because I do think you're going to hear about something in the form of truthfulness. You could hear about something legal. You could hear about some gossip. You could be hearing about something that's going to leave you sort of standing still, and you can't move. You feel as though, well, I got to change my plans now, hearing this. So don't attack the messenger, because they could be somebody that just kind of blurts it out of the blue, or you're wondering how come they knew this and I didn't, and why am I the last to know? Just take this message, because I think you've been walking on eggshells for a while about a situation in your life, and now you're going to be able to see the truth in it, so that you'll know one way or the other what it is you're going to do. There is going to be support for you. There is going to be love for you. The Ace of Cups comes through hard and strong here, that you're going to have someone in your end of the ring, someone who shows their love. It could be somebody new coming in for some of you all of a sudden, or it could be the revitalization and the resurgence and of a long-standing relationship you're already in. So you're going to see that improvement, that there's going to be improvement in that relationship. This is all about love and compassion, and having someone there by your side to go through any of these challenges in life, and together being creative, together being able to give each other that soothing and that embrace that you need here. I mean, it's beautiful how this is portrayed, isn't it? With the two elephants loving each other. So, taking care of yourself and your needs, as well as someone else coming in here to support you and want to embrace you as well. So it's a beautiful card of, love returning or brand new love coming in. You've decided here to go in a new direction. You've decided that, you're walking away from one situation and going to another. Maybe some of you are relocating and moving to another place. Geographically, you're leaving your home and moving to another home. Maybe you're leaving a job that you were used to doing and you're going out there into, this brand new world, into something brand new. Maybe you're opening your own business, some of you, or maybe you're walking away from a situation or a relationship or a person, but you're definitely going in a new direction. You've had your fight here. You've had your battle here. You walked through the fire and you've come out the other side, and the sun's going to be brighter. You've been through some tough times. You've been through some challenging times, but now you're going to see the future is going to be brighter for you. Now, it is the card of balance, and that means you can plan it, but you're not there yet. So keep moving in that direction. Stay focused on that direction you want your destiny to take you. Coming in your center position, let's jump right in here with our crowning energy, and you've been given the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands says you have been working hard. You've been pushing yourself, taking on the burdens of others or the world as you feel. And it's time now that you've let that go. And you've come to that conclusion. Not your monkeys, not your drama, not doing it anymore, because you've been giving to others. I think for other people, you in your workplace, in your career, I constantly see with this card a desk full of papers, that halfway to the ceiling, that you've been pushing yourself to get out. Maybe you've had deadlines. Maybe you've been just pushed and taken on too much more than you can handle. And it's time to allocate some of those jobs and that work to other people because it's too much. But I think you've decided, a lot of you, that you're going to lighten your load and you're not going to allow yourself to take on that extra workload. You want to keep going forward in a beautiful direction, but you're moving on in a new direction. And that's where the end of this will be. You're not going to take on this burden anymore. You've got the freedom now to go forward in a much easier way. Beautiful card coming in above your crowning energy. You have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles puts his hands to anything and he turns it to gold. And I think you're going to see the sunshine again. I think you're going to see those dull days brighten up. I think you're going to be able to have some security and take a breath of relief when it comes to situations around you this week. But for a lot, it has to do with finances, and perhaps you've had concerns about money and your finances. This king represents finances, big finances. So some of you may be actually going to banks or lending and loaning institutions to negotiate, perhaps you're going to be signing documents there. For others, I think you could be stepping up and getting that perfect job where you're going to be able to be making the money that you want. But I want you to remain creative here, okay? I say perfect job, tongue-in-cheek, because it might not to you appear to be the perfect job in the beginning when it's accepted and you sign it on the dotted line, but I think you're going to find out you're going to be quite comfortable. Step forward. Any opportunities and doors opening to you now that have possibility to offer you the possibility of, making a profit here or making money here or, building your legacy financially, stand in your confidence and do it. Because he sits here, he's calm, dog's calm. He's holding his destiny in his hand. He's holding his future in his hand, and he's got this beautiful look of contentment on his face. He's learned, he's studied, he's done all the work that he can do, and now he's there, sitting there, taking care of business and enjoying himself. Coming in below that, you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very feminine, nurturing element and energy, and I think some of you might be dealing with children in your family or your home life, but giving, as I had said before, you need to consider here that you take care of yourself as well. She needs to nurture herself. You've heard the old, saying, physician, heal thyself first. In other words, you can't go out there and not understand what it feels like, or you've not experienced it, and then want to try to go out there and help other people. So use your experiences to do that. I think you might be, you know, sending out some compassion to other people. I've been talking about that here, but also the fact that you're going to step up and take care of yourself. Some of you have decided that, you know what, I've been giving. I've been putting, you know, taking on the burdens of everybody else, and now I need to think about me. And it's not selfish to do that. Okay, Cancer, think about yourself today. This week, rather. Now, coming in towards you, you have the Two of Pentacles. And again, this is a card of balance. So, this card signifies that, you know, there might be a lot of things that you're taking on your plate, and you could be taking on more than you can handle. All throughout this reading, it's saying to take care of yourself. Maybe you've pushed yourself. You've obsessed about things. You've worried about things. You've taken on more work and worry and drama than you really need to do and handle. So I think you're going to be stepping forward here, and you're going to, you know, lighten up the load. You're seeing the light now. Maintain your balance, okay? Because it shows me that you're on a teeter-totter here. You're 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down. So try to maintain that healing element for yourself. Do what's right here for yourself, so that you can feel better about walking forward through this week and any challenges that you might see. Doesn't look too challenging to me this week, though. You may have two opportunities, two decisions to make, two choices here that you have to make, or you could be dealing with two people. Coming in below that, you have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is all about tapping into your higher self. The Hierophant says you could be bringing new people into your circle, people who want to be with you on this part of your journey. This has to do with spirituality. Maybe some of you are joining more spiritual groups or getting involved in groups. Maybe some of you are tapping into your natural, holistic, or energy healing gifts and wanting to go out there and be of service to others. I do think, you know, it is called the Unity card. It does represent the church. Some of you might be going to events in churches, weddings, baptismals, things like that. This is all about being structured and going by the rules, but now and then we have to break the rules and think about what's important to us. And I don't mean break the rules in a bad way, but I think you might be looking at doing things differently. If you've not tapped into your spirituality, if you've not done your meditation, if you've not wanted to ascend to a higher self, I think you're going to be doing that. I think you're going to be tapping into that. Beautiful. Coming in with your final card, you've been given the Emperor. This is you stepping up, being in control of your emotions. I think that you're realizing that you're going to be organized, you're going to be detailed, you're going to be structured here. You have this ability to be your own leader, your own boss, being independent and strong, standing in that confidence. You could be asked to step up publicly, some of you, and teach and portray and convey information out to others. Don't be afraid. Step up into that leadership role, because this is all about having those qualities. So some of you may be asked to do that. Don't be afraid. Maybe you're being asked to be head of a department or head of something, or the leader of a group or an organization. You might be asked to teach and convey information that you have, that you want to convey to others. It could be about spirituality. It could be about holistic healing. It could be about anything here. But I think you're going to see that you're taking control of your life now. You have control of your emotions, and you know, because you're going to see with this clarity here, you know, this truth that comes out, and you have the support of others here to go in the direction you want to go, to either help yourself or others. You're going to be able to step up and do that. Beautiful. This is a great reading. Okay, let's clarify these cards, Spirit. Let's see what we have here for clarification. What other information does Cancer need to see, know, or expect? Let's see what we have. You know, you've been thinking a long time about something here with the Hermit, and and it's almost like this is the blessing and the message from the divine here when the Hierophant shows up. So I think you're going to be seeing things shift. Energy around you shift. You're going to have support and love from others around you. Moving on in a new direction. Beautiful. Finally. And with someone who's there to support you. I think your finances are going to improve as well. Okay, let's see what we have here. Coming in with your Page of Swords, you have the the Five of Cups. So you might have, this might make you a little bit sad. This is thinking about the past. This is being reflective of that, thinking of the losses that you've had in the past, but you need to keep your eyes open. There's cups here still to be filled. Maybe this information that came in made you reflective of what was and what's going to be, but I think seeing the truth in a situation is going to lead you to a new direction here. Okay, crying over spilt milk. Just wipe it away and keep moving forward. Do not allow the past to take over your future. Don't rent it space in your head. Coming in with the Ace of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands. This is immediate results for something. Could be results for tests, whether they're medical or whether they're scholastic. You're going to be getting down and getting very busy. I think maybe you've been in a period where it's been very quiet. Maybe you're going to be getting busy with this new love affair or the resurgence of someone in your life. And you're planning and you're making moves and you've got all these ideas in your head that are going to be coming forth. So when it lands on the Ace of Cups, it could have to do with making plans with somebody else and having to get very busy. Maybe you're relocating. Maybe you're wanting to buy a different house or move somewhere. Or maybe you're wanting to, you're just going to be busy, my friends. You're going to hear about lots of news coming in, lots of events, lots of activity. Coming in with the Eight of Cups, you have the Queen of Rods. So she's all about being focused. And you're definitely, I think the challenges you've dealt with are over. Now the sun's going to shine and you're going in a new direction, which is beautiful, towards your new destiny and future. The Queen of Rods stays focused. She's fearless. She also has walked through the fire. She's been through to hell and back, and she says, you know what? I have all those experiences now. She puts them behind her and she goes towards her new future. And I think you're doing that. That's beautiful. With your King of Pentacles, your Midas touch card, you have the Nine of Wands, and that's not giving up. Maybe you're not seeing this coming in as quickly as you want. Maybe you've been putting out resumes, or maybe you're looking for a job, or maybe you've been advocating, promoting, and defending yourself with something. And don't give up. This says stand your ground, stand in your integrity. Don't give up. You've created something, and keep moving forward. Whatever this is that you've created, protect it and keep moving forward. It could be for your job, your career. You might be building a new business here. Don't get discouraged. Coming in with the Ten of Wands, you're moving on. You've lightened your load. You have the Three of Pentacles. The card of communication. The card of being a team player. The card of being maybe creating your own team or being asked to join a team. And you could also be asked to step up. And maybe you're going in for an interview and you've got to step up and convey what you have to offer to this position. To join a team. It could be that. But two heads are better than one. I think teamwork is great. Continue working with other people. You could be collaborating and working with two other people. There could be three of you in this team. Lands on this card here. You could also be letting go of this burden of some sort here. Now, what are they telling me? There could be a third person in this party that was part of this team that you're saying, I don't need to take on the drama of these two here. But I do see that you're working as a team player and you're going to understand the situation that way, listening to all sides of the story. Coming in with the Queen of Cups, you have the Page of Swords. Again, double message here. So definitely hearing about something that's made you realize that you have to move forward and take care of yourself. Page of Swords is about truthfulness that comes in. It could be about a contract. It could be about legal issues. It could be about a contract or an agreement. And as I said, it could, because of the swords, this might be something that you're going to be thinking about here. We talked about the letter as well, and I did see something that was legal here. So the truth is going to come in. There could be a document that's going to be signed, and you're going to want to be there for yourself, if it's you dealing with a legal issue or somebody else. Coming in with the Two of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Cups. So you could be conflicted. As I said, you're going to be getting busy here about a situation here. And it could be with another person. And you know, you might be joining a team of people here as well. But I do think that you're going to have a lot of choices and decisions here that you feel conflicted about, because there's just so much spinning around in your head. I want you to take your time here. Okay, take your time. Don't rush into this. Think about what it is you want to do here. Take your time and look at what's going to bring you long-term happiness. Coming in with the message and the blessing from the divine with the Hierophant, something's going to end. And it's over. You felt as though you were tied down, you were restricted, you were stabbed in the back, or you couldn't get up and move. It's over. It's done. You're going to get up and you're going to go towards something here. And you're going to be saying thank you. This is a blessing when it lands on the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a message from the divine saying, it's over. You're free now to get up and go towards your new beginning, your new destiny. Beautiful. Coming in with the Emperor, you have the Five of Swords. So you've decided, you know, it lands on the Hierophant, that you're in charge of yourself. So pick your battles wisely here. You might feel as though you're being pulled into a no-win situation, and I don't want you to make any sudden or rash decisions here to do that. You know, when we go into battle mode, but I do think that you'll win at the end of the day, but you're going to say, why did it have to come to this? Why couldn't it have happened sooner? Why couldn't we have been amicable? Especially for those that are dealing with opposition in the courts. Okay, you're going to win something. But at the end of the day, you still feel defeated. But the best way to avoid this is to avoid this. Don't bring this drama on. Be sure you're not walking into a hornet's nest and a no-win situation, and try not to make any, you know, rash or bad decisions here because of it. You're in charge of yourself here. Step up, okay? Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say, I'm not getting involved in this. It's not my battle, all right? Because I see a lot of this happening to you. Well, my beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for this week, and I think you're stepping up into your strength, your independence. You're going forward for your goals. You're creating your own destiny here this week. You know, keep in mind that you need to take care of yourself, nurture and care for yourself as well. I think, you know, a lot of you are going to be able to feel compassion for others and also get that reciprocated to you this week. Beautiful. Stand in your power of creativity and independence. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And always remember, be mindful what you throw out into the universe, because the universe is not happening to you. The universe is reacting to you. So be mindful of that and keep it positive. And always, always remember that the universe and the divine, your higher self, want you to be happy and peaceful and succeed at your thing, at your, you know, with your goals. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. So let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon. Much love and many blessings, Cancer.